Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So at this very moment I am doing a 24-hour readathon with my patrons over at my Patreon page. So together we are just trying to read as much as possible, and I thought I would just vlog everything, and half of my shoulder is like super sunny. That's better. So what I'll be reading today, well, it is already 2 p.m. but this morning I started out with just packing Etsy orders because I recently updated my Etsy store and I added some new items. But whilst doing that, I listened to one entire book, namely How to Stop Time by Matt Haig. So I've already finished this entire book today. Oh my god, that's amazing. So How to Stop Time is a fiction book by Matt Haig. Of course, he also writes a lot of non-fiction, but this is a fiction book about a man named Tom, and Tom can sort of live very, very, very long. He is hundreds of years old and he doesn't really age normally like we do. So he has lived throughout a lot of centuries and he has met a lot of historical figures, but that was just his normal life back then. And it's not like time travel, but it's just he can become a very, very old person and still look very young. Does that make sense? I don't know. He just doesn't really age. So this story takes place through multiple sort of time periods in history. Oh no, my battery's empty. Okay, I'm back. So as I said, this book takes place in different time periods where he meets different people. And the thing is, because he is, you know, growing older very slowly, a lot of people around him will die, whereas he will still live and he will still look younger than they are. So of course the people that he meets must be very confused. So the thing is that his rule in life is to never fall in love and don't really have too many personal connections with people, otherwise they will probably find out what is happening to him. And Tom doesn't want people to know what is happening to him. There are more people like him in the world, but there are very few. So as I said, I just finished it. I really enjoyed it. It wasn't too exciting in terms of the plot, even though it was really cool with all of the historical figures that he met and that he worked with and that he just knew. For example, Shakespeare, which is so funny. It was just a lot of daily life things and just normal talking and not very exciting or like thrilling, you know what I mean? So it was a fun read. I gave it 3 out of 5 stars, and it was definitely great to have read this entire audiobook or listened to the entire audiobook this morning, which is amazing. But now the reason that I'm doing this 24-hour readathon with my patrons, because by the way, on my Patreon every 2 months or so we do a readathon together. So we're just chatting on Patreon about the readathon, and I'm not posting it anywhere else because it's like solely for Patreon, but of course I can like vlog it. So that is right now, and it's really exciting seeing what all of my friends on Patreon are reading as well. So we're just doing a cheeky readathon with all of us. But now the book that I really hope to finish today, A Little Life by Hanya Yanagihara. I am on page 523, so I still have like half a day left to finish this. I hope I can do it, but that is going to be my priority for today, for like this afternoon, because I did everything that I had to do this morning. I still have quite a few stickers that I have to cut, but I can still do that like tomorrow and stuff. So yes, let's continue reading and let's continue with this book. Oh my god, I'm so excited. If you don't know what this is about, A Little Life is a very, very emotional story. It follows 4 college classmates whom you follow throughout their lives when they just left college up until they are like 60, and they move to New York, and you follow everything that happens in their lives in New York. They're like friends, you know, their friends group, and there's just so many things happening that are so incredibly heartbreaking. I want to hug all of them so much, and I have already cried like 3 times whilst reading this book. One of those times I was bawling, and I mean tears. It was crazy, and I've heard everyone say that in the end of the book it gets even worse and the end is near. So I'm a little scared to read this, but let's continue reading this book. I'm so excited. And I also love doing 24-hour readathons because they really motivate me to read a lot. Yes, okay, let's do this. I need some coffee. Oh my god, I am so tired. I'm back upstairs. It is like 4 p.m. put on my little, little was actually really big. It's like a massive jumper, and it says NASA with such a cool like retro logo sort of. And I think this is a chocolate stain from eating chocolate eggs for Easter. But I've just been reading A Little Life. I'm currently on page 560, so I still have like quite a bit to go. I hope I can just read a lot. I don't know if I'll be able to actually finish it because I am really tired. Yesterday when I updated my Etsy store, I worked from 8 AM until like 9:30 PM non-stop, but also because I designed something new and I've ordered it, and oh my god, I hope everything goes right because it is something completely new, and if it's all like nice and beautiful and good, I think it might be my favorite item I've ever designed in my Etsy store, so I can't wait. But that is why I'm really tired, but we're gonna keep on going. By the way, I'm always listening to the same song whilst reading in this year. So it is called Davita by Kylie McAvoy. I will link it down below, but that song will most definitely be my most listened to song of 2020. I already know for sure because I've been listening to that one on repeat whilst reading. It is the perfect reading song because there is not really the type of melody that gets stuck in your head, so you can never really sing along to it. And I don't know, I just never get tired of that song. It's the perfect just music to hear whilst reading, so I highly recommend you check out that song if you're looking for reading music, because I can never read with music that have lyrics, otherwise I'm just going to sing along and I'm not going to pay attention to the book. And also with this song, every time I hear this song, it just reminds me of a lot of books, because I've been listening to this song whilst reading all of the books in 2020. So every time I hear this song, I just, you know, visualize the books that I've been reading whilst listening to that song. So that's really fun. Yeah, I am going to continue reading now, so I will keep you updated very soon. I just had pizza and I had way too much pizza and now I'm sick. I'm always amazed by the fact that you see, like in front of you, you have this massive ass pizza and then now it is entirely in my stomach. Why do I always think of like weird facts and stuff? But you can hear my printer, I think, in the background, maybe. I have to say, I am feeling a little bit with reading A Little Life because I really hoped that I would finish it today, but it's already like 7 PM and I have this much left to go because I really wanted to finish it, because I asked on Patreon which book I should read after A Little Life, and you guys voted for Wilder Girls by Rory Powers, which I've had on my TBR for quite some time now. I still remember vividly when I bought this book. I was in a bookstore and I saw it and then I was like, oh my god, I need to have it right now. I want to read it right now, because it was pretty hyped on BookTube, and also I'm just way too obsessed with this cover. So I immediately got it with the intention of reading it ASAP, but that is like 6 months ago maybe, so not great. So I probably will not be starting this one today. However, I do have a couple of more hours to read A Little Life. I have read around 40 pages so far, so it's not like it's great, and I've already finished one entire book, which is amazing. But I just hope that I would have read a little bit more, but I think now I'm just going to take a shower and get cozy. Okay, so today after, I'm just going to end this 24-hour reading vlog here. Yesterday I did read a little bit more from A Little Life, but I was so tired that I went to bed at like 10 and I just slept a lot. So I made it until page 575, which is not what I had hoped. But still, I finished, like I read one entire book or listened to the book, but still I read that book and I read quite a bit more from A Little Life. So overall I think this was a very successful reading day. I'm also going to be doing a live show with them tonight, so if you are interested in maybe becoming part of my Patreon family, I will always link everything down below in the description, but don't feel like you have to. I will still be doing the basically readathons every now and again, because those are always my favorite things to do as well. I love 24-hour readathons. They always inspire me to read so much more. And lastly, before I end this vlog, I want to give two massive shout outs to two of my new patrons, namely Jamie and Sarah. Thank you so much for becoming patrons of mine. It really means so much. I cannot say thank you enough, but really thank you. But now I'm going to have a very relaxed Sunday. I'm going to edit this vlog, and then I think I might watch some more Brooklyn Nine-Nine, because I'm again obsessed with that show. I'm rewatching it at the moment. But I really hope you liked this little 24-hour readathon vlog. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, and yeah, I really hope to see you again in my next video. Bye!